Hi there, David Hawk here, President of Marketing Velocity, and today what I want to share with you is the 3 levels of influence that you can use to make more sales. So let's get started. First of all, you've got this level of influence is what I call surface influence, and what surface influence is where it's you telling your customers what your product or service will do for them. So it's not a very deep layer, obviously surface, not a very deep layer of influence. But there's a second layer of influence. Now, just to note, this is also where about 90% of your competition does business. So if you can go deeper than this, you're going to be able to sell more. You're also going to be able to charge higher prices and still sell more. So let's check out the second layer or level of influence. And I call this shared influence. And what this is what other people say about you and your product or service and what it's done for them. So it's a higher level of believability. It gives you more influence over people to sell them your product or service. And it's great. It's you've probably heard of this testimonials and the testimonials online using Google Plus and all that kind of stuff is what this shared influence is. But there's a level deeper, and I want to share that with you. And that is demonstrated influence. And that's the bullseye. That's where you want to be. You've got more influence than any of these other things. So it really, at this point, doesn't matter what your testimonials say. They still help, but if you've got some bad ones, and a lot of businesses do online and Yelp and all that stuff, we can get past all that. And here's how to do it is with demonstrated influence. And what this is sharing a little bit of your product or service with a customer. If you're selling a service, maybe a booklet that tells how to better use a service or what people should know when they're purchasing a service like that. So it gets people involved. It lets them learn a little bit about how to do it, what you know about it, takes you to expert status. And if you have a physical product or service that you can give a 30-day free trial or a little sample or something like that, it takes you to demonstrated influence, which is going to work like crazy for you. If you'd like to know more about using demonstrated influence to sell products and services better, check out my book,